This week's show has been made possible with the continued support of Alpha Affiliates, where webmasters can earn up to 50% rev share.
Hello, my friends. So nice of you to join us once again for APCW Perspectives. And this week, just like last week, we once again have wind blowing. So apologies for any wind noise in the camera. Also, just like last week, we're going to take a look at the European legal battle between Malta and Germany, which is a complex, convoluted mess, but it has some serious implications for our industry. So, let's get into this. As a player from Germany decided to try his luck at the Lottoland betting site back in 2018-2019. Lottoland, of course, is based in Malta. And this player, after losing over 130,000 euro, came to a decision. He thought to himself, man, wouldn't it be nice if I had that 130,000 euro and didn't blow it like an idiot? But no, he decided that he was going to get the money back by suing the company in Malta, and that's what he did in 2021. Of course, if this player had won 130,000 euro, we would have never heard about this case, but that's not what happened, and I guess it really doesn't matter in a courtroom. However, it is a peek into this player's mind, so keep that in your head. That player also claimed that they had no idea that what they were doing by playing at an offshore site was illegal. So, I guess that makes it okay. You know what? Give the man his money back. He didn't know. Now, however, it gets messy, as the Court of Justice for the European Union has gone back and forth on this issue, suspending cases even, but now, as Germany enters the regulated online gambling market in Europe, this case really needs to be settled, I guess. And so, a European court is now looking into the underlying law. That is, the German Interstate Treaty on Gambling, to see if that law complies with European law. That decision is expected in early to mid-June and could literally have a billion euro outcome and impact on our industry, with the possibility of Malta being overrun by litigation from player compensation claims. This is a dangerous case, with the possibility of a devastating outcome and precedent. And hey, I haven't even commented or offered an opinion on this topic yet. But after the break, hey, welcome back. We still have a lot more to discuss about this court case between Malta and Germany, and I'm gonna offer my 2 cents. But first, the APCW just rolled out another interview video, cause you know, that's sort of what we do. And this time I speak with the amazing Lena, Head of Acquisition for K&G Partners. We discuss their top-notch tracking software and how webmasters can earn more with their program. Plus, their 2 new brands that affiliates can start promoting. You can check out that interview on the APCW website and our YouTube channel, as well as in the forums at GPWA. Also, we have yet another new APCW member to tell you about as we welcome the 1xBit partners. They have no negative carryover and no admin fee. And yes, this is the affiliate program for the crypto, sports betting, and casino game site 1xBit. GPWA members can get a bump in commissions up to 45% rev share, so tell them J. Todd sent ya. Lastly, back to that damn court case between the German player and the Maltese operator, as I have some personal observations and thoughts on this. It's what you've been waiting for, right? Well, first, let me just say that the lawyer representing that German player has already recruited, welcomed other players into this lawsuit so that now there are multiple players involved. So the lawyer's greed aligns perfectly with the player's greed, yeah? And while I do understand and fully appreciate that the operator in this case had some responsibility, perhaps culpability, and maybe they should have done better risk assessments of the situation and taking players from Germany, I must also ask, does the player hold any culpability themselves at all? Really? I mean, they claim they didn't know they were breaking the law by gambling on this website, but my experience is ignorance is not a defense and never has been in a courtroom. So all these players are going to come before the court with dirty hands. I mean, did they lie about where they were located? Did they use a VPN? Did they ever cash out or redeposit? I mean, these are things that are pertinent that we need to know, and we just don't. And besides all that, how can a player sue about an illegal activity that they willingly participated in? What, did all the players not know what they were doing was illegal? Let's think about this. If I go to a backroom craps game in an alley downtown and lose $100, should I call the police and say, hey, look, I'm a victim here. Yeah, I didn't know that shooting craps in a back alley was illegal. Could you please get my $100 back? They're gonna bend over laughing at me for being that stupid. Or let's say that I'm a drug addict and I go out on the street and I buy some drugs and I get home and I find out it's not cocaine, it's baby powder. So I decide to sue in a courtroom and say, hey, yeah, I know that what I was doing was illegal. I really didn't know at the time, but Your Honor, I wanted cocaine and I got baby powder. Can you help me out here a minute? Well, you see, I grew up in the South of the United States, in a state called Texas. And down there, what we'd say is, hey, sorry about your luck, pal. But I guess in Europe, ignorance is tolerated just a bit more, because this case is stupid. It should have been chalked up to lesson learned, but no, not when you can sue. All right, if you don't know me by now, then let me explain. I have to go get a drink because this is really irritating me, like to my core. So I'm gonna go, but I'll come back next week and we'll do all this fun stuff again, God willing. Right over the shot. He's coming back. Exactly over the shot again. Same damn play. Don't you have a life? Huh?